Today we will see the story of two children who went from being despised on the street to having their car brand admired by the automotive community. In the world of automotive, there is a renowned story that deserves to be told. A story of challenge, ingenuity, and even revenge. A story that will completely change your way of thinking before judging someone. This is the story of Dodge. On October 25, 1864, John Francis Dodge was born, the older brother of Horace Elgin Dodge, who was born 4 years later, on May 17, 1868. Both were born in Niles, northeast of the United States, and were raised in extreme poverty. Their father, Daniel Dodge, had a small foundry workshop with which he could barely support his family or make ends meet. From a young age, despite the 4-year age difference between them, the Dodge brothers were inseparable. They used to help their family with various jobs, earning 50 cents a week, moving cows, helping their mother with household chores, and assisting their father with his work. In 1891, the Dodge brothers moved from their hometown, Niles, to the city of Detroit, where there were more job opportunities. Fortunately, their father was also employed there at the Murphy-Yagan Company, which was dedicated to the manufacture and construction of steam engines. The brothers also found employment there, working for 4 years and gaining valuable experience with machines. A few years later, John found an investor with whom to start a new project together, something he was very interested in creating. The project involved building their first car. No, wait, we haven't reached that moment yet. Just their first bicycle. Yes, as you heard, that's how this great brand began. Just like we see today's cars, we couldn't believe that all this started with a simple bicycle. Although it wouldn't be very simple for them, after some time, they moved to Canada and established the production of the Avens two-wheel model, which had a good impact but wasn't beloved by the people. Dodge had good demand at the beginning of the 20th century. At the end of the 19th century, hundreds of bicycle workshops were opened in the United States, and hundreds of them closed. The two-wheel business concentrated actively in the hands of big players. And realizing that they couldn't get rich by making bicycles, the Dodges returned to Detroit in 1901. Years later, they made the tough decision to sell their business and managed to raise a large amount of capital. The city, anticipating the automotive fever that would later sweep across the United States, was just waiting to be conquered. The brothers sensibly reasoned that they couldn't open their own car factory. Sure, they could have as much knowledge as the early overseas car manufacturers, but clearly they didn't have the $7,500 needed for such an enterprise. However, the Dodges, who were orderly, responsible, and careful with their reputation, became excellent executors and founded a small component manufacturing business with 6 lathe operators, 6 apprentices, and John and Horace themselves, who didn't hesitate to work on the machine and keep the books. They carried out a variety of orders from small repairs to engine assembly. After years of hard work and saving, the Dodge brothers finally managed to gather the necessary funds to turn their vision into reality. In 1914, they launched their first car, the Dodge Model 30, officially marking their entry into the automotive industry. This car generated both positive and negative opinions in the market, having a significant impact. During the 1910s and 1920s, Dodge established itself as a respected brand in the car market, with a reputation for producing reliable and sturdy vehicles. Their focus on quality and innovation allowed them to build a solid customer base and successfully compete in a rapidly growing industry. In the 1930s, Dodge continued to expand its product line and diversify its operations to adapt to changing market conditions. Despite the economic challenges during the Great Depression, the brand managed to stay afloat and move forward with its growth and development plans. An important and noteworthy aspect is that during World War II, Dodge played a crucial and significant role in the war effort, becoming a cornerstone for the United States military and its allies. In a moment of unprecedented crisis and challenge, the brand rose to answer the call of patriotic duty, dedicating its resources and industrial capabilities to the production of a wide range of military vehicles and essential supplies. From transport vehicles and cargo trucks to ambulances and armored vehicles, Dodge was a key supplier of equipment and vehicles crucial to the war. Their commitment to quality, innovation, and efficiency was demonstrated in every unit produced, ensuring that the military had the means necessary to fulfill their missions and protect the freedom and security of their nations. The experience gained during this turbulent period not only strengthened Dodge's reputation as a reliable and sturdy brand, but also solidified its position as an indispensable player in the industrial and military landscape. After the war, Dodge experienced a period of unprecedented growth and expansion, launching a series of successful models that captured the public's imagination and solidified its position in the car market. In the following decades, Dodge continued to innovate and evolve, releasing a variety of iconic models that became synonymous with performance and style. From muscle cars like the Charger and the Challenger to SUVs and trucks like the Durango and the Ram, Dodge has maintained its commitment to excellence in each of its vehicles. It was in the 1960s when Dodge truly made its mark on automotive history. With the launch of iconic models like the Dodge Charger and the Dodge Challenger, the brand challenged expectations and proved its worth. These vehicles were not only symbols of power and performance, but also testimonies to Dodge's determination to overcome any obstacle in its way. Throughout the years, Dodge has continued to challenge conventions and set new standards in the automotive industry. From muscle cars to high-performance vehicles, each model carries with it the indomitable spirit of the Dodge brothers and their fight against discrimination and disdain. Today, Dodge is recognized worldwide as a brand that embodies power, innovation, and style. Its history is a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and triumph over discrimination. Dodge's story is a reminder that sometimes the best revenge is success. And well, guys, that's it for today's video. In conclusion, Dodge is a legendary brand in the automotive world, with a history that dates back to the Dodge brothers and their determination to succeed from poverty to greatness. Their crucial role during World War II solidified their reputation as a reliable and sturdy brand. Nowadays, Dodge vehicles continue to be a popular choice thanks to their combination of performance, style, and quality, keeping the legacy of the Dodge brothers alive on every road. And that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. I invite you to comment your favorite Dodge car and tell me what story you want us to talk about in the next video.